if it's what I want to do.
Hello, what I'm in, nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like...
What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to episode number 3 of season number 2 of my Real Madrid career mode series. So, in today's episode we have got the first game of the new season. It's going to be the first game up against Atletico Madrid, as well as a Super Cup game, I do believe, up against Barcelona, the first leg, and the next leg will be in the next episode, which will probably be out tomorrow. So, we're actually still in the transfer window as well. That means we can still buy some new players. I've also made a couple of new signings in the last episode as well, and you're going to see how it continues in the next couple of episodes until probably the next maybe 2-3 episodes we will finish the transfer window. So, as I say, we've got Atletico Madrid, a really tough start to the season, so I'm really looking forward to that game. And I'd like to say a massive thank you for all the support on the last 2 episodes of this season. It's just been absolutely insane, guys. So to start off with, a massive thank you for all the support, your comments, your favourites, that kind of thing. So anyway, we actually offered 40 million plus Jesse Rodriguez, I do believe it's pronounced, and I thought that was good enough because he's one of my favourite players in real life, but he's not as good as he actually makes on the game. I don't think he's worth as much as like Bayern Munich think he is, and he's actually worth around about 72 million, which is absolutely ludicrous. And I decided to offer around about 45 million plus. I think it's Jesse Rodriguez. I think that's about right, but anyway, we're going to continue with that after this game, which is going to be our first game in the new season up against Atletico Madrid. It's really important to go up to a good start in the league because we want to get the points on the board and try and get ahead of Barcelona into the first couple of games. So you can see there, Atletico Madrid's team is actually a really impressive team. They've got Juan Fran, they've got obviously players like David Villa, they've got Koke, a player I've always looked at. Koke is an amazing player on this game, and also players like that Suarez guy, Mario Suarez, I do believe his name is, who plays in centre midfield, and a lot of other great players. I really do like their squad, and might maybe consider doing a career mode with them in the future on FIFA 14. So we actually start the game off really well there with a header from Mario Balotelli, just saved there by the goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, I do believe it's actually pronounced. And yes, so Courtois is actually a fantastic goalie on this game, and one I might actually buy in the future. Maybe not in this career mode because I've already got Casillas and those kind of great goalies, and like Lopez as well. But Courtois, definitely a goalie I've looked at in the past, and I will look to in the future as well. He's got some fantastic reflexes, diving stats, and all that kind of good stuff which you need in a goalie. But in this game, he's absolutely invincible until the 44th minute there, and a great goal there from Mario Balotelli. The first goal of the new season, the first time I've actually used this new team. Not many changes at this point, but you're going to see if I do make any changes to the squad during today's episode. So great goal there under the goalkeeper, and we go into half time 1-0 up. A great goal to start off the game. Balotelli, hopefully he gets to around about the 35 goal mark this season. A bit ambitious, but hopefully he can get there. So the question of the day for today's episode is going to be, if you could meet any player in real life, who would it be? So leave that in the comment section below. This is basically your favourite player in real life, but what the hell am I doing there? For Varane and Casillas, I just didn't know what was going on there. I was just like, oh my god, how the hell did that happen? It's when the goalie is trying to dive for the ball, trying to get the ball off the defender. Just leave Varane to just kick it away. You can see again, what is he doing? Just taking the ball off Varane, and then to finish off, he actually nutmegs Varane as well, which kind of like adds to it as well. So one at this point, you can see Ronaldo with the chance there. How the hell is that not a penalty? Just tell me how that isn't a penalty. I don't know what the ref was thinking about then when he didn't give that penalty, but we carry on here. Wilshere with the ball here, giving it to Gareth Bale, and he's in the middle. I think I've been using him as a cam recently, but he actually gives it to Ronaldo. A great scoop turn past the defender, really effective skill move on this game, and one I really do actually use a lot, and I think it's one of the best skill moves on this game. And probably the McGeady spin, the chop, and the running scoop turn are actually my most effective skill moves I actually use offline, and I would really recommend them if you're trying to get past the defender, especially with a 5-star skiller. Go for the running scoop turn, it always works. So we actually end up winning that game 2-1, a really important start to the season with a great win there, and Ronaldo and Mario Balotelli with the goals. So you can see that the match starts. He only had 3 shots and 2 on target, so I think we did deserve it in the end. So anyway, moving on to Mangali, actually accepts the offer here. I think it was around about 20 million, and we go on to offer him a new wage, and that's around about 70,000, 4 years, and a squad role which is do not specify because he didn't actually want that. So you can see there again, we actually getting some more offers here. First of all, for a player called Kevin Strootman, a player I thought was going to do a lot better, but towards the end of last season when I actually bought him, he didn't really do too much, and I've really preferred using Gundogan and Isco, those kind of players. And Strootman's not really the best of creative players, not really good at tackling either. So towards the end of the season, I kind of thought, what's the point of having him? And he was actually quite expensive. So maybe if Man United go for that 28.5 million bid actually counter offered for, maybe that'll be a good bit of money because I'm not really using him too much, and we have actually got Jack Wilshere as well. So going into our last game of today's episode, sorry it's only been 2 games in today's episode, but yeah, it's a special episode as we have got 2 massive games. First of all, up against Atletico Madrid, and now we've got the Super Cup up against Barcelona. Should be a great game. So into the 7th minute here, Lukaku, that's what he does best, actually jumping above the defender there to make it 1-0 after 8 minutes. He's going to be a fantastic addition to the squad, and a great goal to open up his goal scoring account at Real Madrid. Imagine if he ever went to Real Madrid, but in my opinion, I think he's the best Chelsea striker. Do you think he's better than Eto'o, Torres, Oscar maybe can play as a striker, those kind of players? I don't know why Jose Mourinho doesn't see in him. He's absolutely fantastic in real life, and in my opinion, probably a little bit better than Benteke so far this season. So you can see actually Wayne Rooney's actually Barcelona, if you didn't know already. A fantastic ball into Alex Song, and he's actually going around there in 360. And it's really important to not concede at home, obviously, because we want to take a good lead to the Nou Camp. Hopefully that will be a great game as well. So that'll be in the next episode if you didn't already, guys. And sorry there's only been 2 games in today's episodes, just because these 2 games have been really big games. Want to include a lot of highlights as well. I kind of want to break the season down a lot more as well, but hopefully I can finish this season before the end of Christmas. Hopefully I'll be moving on to Xbox One as well, and hopefully I'll be starting my Schalke career mode as well. Can't wait for that. And Barcelona are just one of those teams which I just can't get the freaking ball off. It's just, I'm trying to chase the ball around Messi. You got Rooney, you got Neymar, Pedro, and Sanchez. Those kind of players. Iniesta, Xavi, Fabregas, such good dribblers, and I just couldn't get the ball off them. And my tacklers like Xabi Alonso, players like Cohen Trau, you got Marcelo, those kind of players. They couldn't get the damn ball off them. It's just really impossible. But hopefully we can take like the chances in this game. Hopefully go and get the goals. But you can see they're going for the KSI there, straight from kickoff there. Never tried that, but that nearly worked. And Wilshere wasn't big enough to actually get on the end of that. So into the second half now, you can see Ronaldo with another scoop turn, telling you how effective that is. Going past PK, great save there from Victor Valdez to keep it at 1-0. And it's really good that we are still winning 1-0. We're actually having a really good game at the moment. And Sanchez actually comes on a really effective player, especially when he's a substitute, like Hernandez is and that kind of thing. In real life, obviously, for Man United. But that is what Messi does. What a fantastic goal that is to make it 1-1. And I just didn't know where my defence was as well. Got to do something. Maybe swap the formation. And if you guys can leave any suggestions for formations I could use, leave that in the comment section below. And as always, I will look through all the comments. And also, while you're down there, maybe we could reach 40 likes. That'll be absolutely insane, as we have reached on every episode so far. So we are coming towards the end of the episode. First of all, we actually draw that game 1-1. And Lukaku with the first goal of the game in the 8th minute. And that's followed by a goal by Messi in the last couple of minutes of the game. I think we really deserve that win. But you got to admit, Messi's an absolutely great finisher, and you can't give him that amount of space in the box. And that's a fantastic finish with the finesse. So you can see they were actually accepting Mangal into the team, our new backup, this centre back. It depends if he actually does really well this season. I'll probably have to drop maybe Varane or Sergio Ramos, maybe even go to a 3-5-2 formation. But we've got a new centre back. That is really good news, and that is how we're going to end today's episode. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, remember to leave a like. Can we reach 40 likes by midnight? That'd be absolutely insane. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.